Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 19 of our FTB OceanBlock Let's Play series, where today we are working with Industrial Foregoing and a little bit of Enchanting. Let's get started. So today I want to start getting started to go to the Nether. We haven't gone there as of yet, obviously. And, I want to see what it's all about because I have no idea. I have not been watching anybody else's playthroughs of this pack, so I really don't know what the Nether is going to encompass. Is it just going to be, I'm kind of imagining it's just going to be like a lake of lava, similar to, we started out on an island and then it was just all lava. Where did you come from, sir? You came from just here. By virtue of this all being grass is probably where he came from. But anyway, I'm imagining that it's just going to be like, a giant lake of lava with structures out in the lava, similar to how it is here, with maybe some fortresses and bastions and things like that. But I don't know for sure. So yeah, we're gonna prep for that being the case. Do want to point out I did plant the quartz enriched iron, so everything is going straight into here. And I do want to also mention I did not need to set up, or I don't need to have these chests set up necessarily. I believe I can just item pipe directly into the bottom of these and it will do the thing, I think, but it is what it is. We have it set up now. It's fine. So yeah, the Nether. In order to get to the Nether, we have a quest that we can follow, and we have a couple quests to turn in, apparently. Quite a few quests. All the Flux Network quests, thermal quests for the Magma Crucible. It's been a while since we've turned in quests, isn't it? Crafters, mystical agriculture, all the base essences, and also, quartz enriched seeds, and the obsidian seeds, and probably nether seeds are somewhere in here. I don't know what tier nether seeds were, but they're probably here, and I just need to pick up the seeds again. And then some of the building gadget stuff that we got. So let's go ahead and just click the magic button up here. Let's check my inventory. Okay, so anything in here that shows up that is not this stuff was all quest rewards, okay? So we'll go here, collect all the rewards, and let's see what we got. Another mob masher, fantastic. Bunch of mystical petals from Botania, that's great. A mana steel helmet, some laser lenses. You know how much we love laser lenses. An obsidian boat. Speak of the Nether, I imagine an obsidian boat is going to be what we need in the Nether. More petals, flux core, flux configurator, flux dust, a material stonework factory. This is pretty freaking awesome. With the material stonework factory, technically we could get rid of that whole this whole thing. We could get rid of all of it and just have the material stonework factory do all the work for us. But as it stands now, we're pretty good. Flux network stuff and Invar seeds. Now the Invar seeds, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to need. You don't use Invar that much, but the fact that we have it is pretty nice. So we'll go ahead and put all this stuff away. Time in a bottle can go back. There's our ender pouch. And now the ender pouch is actually going to serve us a purpose instead of just being... Oh, is this another ender pouch? Oh, it is another ender pouch. Oh, okay. Can you be broken down, recycled into leather and blaze powder? Yeah, I don't need 2 ender pouches. I think my recycler is in here. We can go ahead and put the recycler like here. Yeah, break down one of those. There we go. Yeah, we don't need 2 ender pouches, so we'll just go ahead and keep the one. But the ender pouch is going to actually have usage now because when we pick up items, like if we go exploring and stuff, we can just dump them into our ender pouch, which is linked to this chest here. So if I put, you see how this opened up? Boop. Its icon is open when I open this because this is linked to the white. This is a portable ender chest. So it, anything I put into here will show up into the ender chest. So when we're exploring, I can dump all the stuff in there. It'll end up in our refined storage, and then we can continue adventuring to our heart's content because we have so much storage space inside of here available to us. Make sense? Pretty nifty. Also, Supremium. We have 13 Supremium as of the end of last episode when we set up that automation. So, yeah. Okay, so we have 2 routes that I want to either go here. First off is going to be standard Minecraft enchanting. Now, there is no apotheosis or anything, so it's just standard 15 bookshelves, enchanting table, and you've got your base enchants and everything like that. There is also Industrial Foregoing, in which we could use Industrial Foregoing to do our enchants. And I have done this in the past, but with the enchantment applicators, or the enchantment items, there's the enchantment applicator, the factory, and the extractor. What the factory does is it takes mob essence, which is liquid experience essentially, and converts it into enchants. So it's always a level 30 enchant, highest enchant that you can get from base level Minecraft. So it will always enchant everything with a level 30 enchant. And there's a loop that you can do. You can put an item into your enchantment factory, have it get enchanted, pass it through to a enchantment extractor, extract the enchants off, throw it back into the factory, and then continue to do this loop. And when you do this, it allows you to get high level enchants for your items. So if you want to get sharpness on a sword, just keep letting it run through until you get sharpness on the sword. And you'll get the books for it, and then you can always go back and apply it. For now, though, what I want to do is start working on base enchanting with just a regular enchanting table. So we're going to need to make some books. We're going to need quite a few books. Luckily, we have quite a lot of leather, and we should have quite a lot of sugarcane available to us now. So we can just go ahead and make a couple stacks of paper, and then a couple stacks of books, really, as many as we can. Let's see if that's going to be enough. Because now we're going to need planks, logs. Tired of not having any logs or any planks. I remember we can make wood super easy, so I'm not too concerned that I just did that. And let's get bookshelves. And since that was spruce, we're going to get spruce bookshelves if I can find them. Is spruce bookshelves a thing? Yeah. Just why don't I see a big spruce bookshelf? I only see Macaw's furniture spruce bookshelves. Okay, whatever. Bookshelf. Oh, you know what? Because they're not themed. I see. The theming was probably added by Apotheosis, where it made the bookshelf actually look like spruce. So we're going to need 15 of these. 10. And I made 16. Well, whatever. We'll probably need one for crafting at some point. And then an enchanting table. Bam. All right, let's see. Where do we want to set this guy up? It's not going to be permanent, most likely. Once we get the enchantment factory set up and everything, we're going to replace regular enchanting with this. Let's go put this downstairs. It kind of fits the nature-y vibe, I guess. We can just go ahead and plop it down right over here. So we can put the table, say, here, and then we can put the bookshelves, in 2. 1, 2. Here, here. Here, here, here. Here, here, here. Yeah, it's got to be what? 1 away from this. So here, here, here. Is that a level 30? We'll find out when we go get some lapis. Okay. Where'd it go? Maybe I should get that 16th bookshelf just to make it look nice. Oh, can you not be enchanted? Apparently, this sword cannot be enchanted, so that is fantastic. Efficiency 4 on our flux bore. I'm actually interested in taking that. What I want to do before we do this, I have 70 levels of experience, which, if you know anything about Minecraft experience, it's exponential. I don't know if exponential is the right word, but the more levels you have, the more experience it takes to get to that level. And so with that being said, it's a waste to do a level 30 enchant when you're at level 70, because you're going to be using 30 levels at level 70's enchant or experience requirements. Makes sense. But what I'm trying to say is get less experience. How do I do this? I need an experience droplet. I remember this. We tried to do this earlier. I looked into this. We need a bottle of enchanting. Come on. That's the only way to get this. Dissolution chamber with some essence. Villager trades with a cleric. I haven't found any villagers. I don't even know how you would get a villager. Essence. Fluid XP. We have fluid XP. We can do this. Fluid encapsulator. Let's get this. So copper gears. And this will come in handy later anyway, so we'll take the fluid encapsulator. Bam, and bam. Fluid encapsulator. Let's go pop this up into our thermal area. We can sit next to our magma crucible. We need a pipe. Need to make some more energy pipes, apparently. And bam. Okay, you're going to sit there. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a bucket. Maybe a clay bucket will work. Let's find out. We need to go over here and just grab some experience from this guy. Nope, a clay bucket does not work. I think clay bucket can just pick up water. That's the only thing that it can grab. All right, let's get a bucket of experience now. Okay. And then we need some bottles. 2 bottles, sure. We'll see how many is left over. I don't know exactly how much this is going to take. I think this can make 10. So if you put that in there and then we do this, that should put them in there. So we can make 2 more bottles of enchanting. So let's grab that because we want to clear that out for future. Interesting that glass bottles doesn't show up in here. Oh, there it is. I was like, wait a minute, that's weird. No. Bottles. There we go. Okay, and that bottle can stay. Bam. Okay, so now we can make the thing. Insightful crystal, isn't it? There we go. So the Insightful Crystal is a fantastic piece of hardware. It just stores experience. Easy as that. So all we got to do is right click and it'll give us our experience, or it'll store the experience. And if you shift right click, it'll give you the levels back. The one caveat with this is that it doesn't store a lot by default. You need to enchant it, and you need to enchant it with holding. Now I did see in here in thermal this. Allows XP to be stored and retrieved. And this requires another insightful crystal, but does this go into the tank? There is a fluid cell. Does that require rubber? Fluid cell. Yes, you're also going to require cured rubber from thermal. Where's my Akashic Tome? Let's take a look at this knowledge thing because that's new. That was recently added, I think. So let's see. What is this? Certain machines, 65 items in a stack. Whatever. That's not what we're here for. I'm gonna get distracted. We are looking for the knowledge. Knowledge concentrator. Allows a machine or device to collect experience from recipes or the world. It starts with a max storage of 2,500 XP, which is multiplied by the scale factor. Once installed, a small icon resembling an insightful crystal will appear in the lower right corner of the block's GUI. XP stored can be retrieved by the player clicking on this icon. Okay. So... all right, I'm going to add that to a to-do. We'd have to figure out rubber. But I think, if I'm understanding, that fluid cell should be able to do this. If I put this inside of the fluid cell, it'll be able to store our XP inside of the fluid cell. Am I correct in this assessment? Does anybody know? Can we make this happen? Can we get vines? No, we still haven't gotten nature essence. Can we get dandelions? Not really. I mean, I do have dandelions, but not a lot. I have dandelion seeds. I could go plant those. I really should just get this nature essence. It's because it's come up a lot in our stuff. So I would need, what, 4 of these? I just don't think I have enough cactus. Oh, no, actually, I should. 1, 2... what was it I was missing? Pumpkins. Son of a gun. And I should have grew those pumpkins, shouldn't I? I have pumpkin seeds. We can probably go throw this into a botany pot down there and get pumpkin. And then that way we can start getting rubber, and then we can work on this project. Always getting distracted. Always getting distracted. Okay, grow me some pumpkins, please. Okay, so, and the reason I'm getting distracted is because this insightful crystal only stored not all of our XP. It only stored, you know, a good chunk of it, but we're still 9 levels extra. So we have the option of either getting another one and then storing our XP in there, because we're going to need another one for that other thing anyway. So that's actually fine. We'll do that. So we have 2 of these, and now we can put our excess experience in there. So now we're level 30. And so then what we can do is come over here, and we can put this one in here with some lapis, and we're going to get holding 4. I think holding 4 is good enough. We can take that, and now look at that. Look at how much more experience it can store. It tripled the amount, essentially. So we can just do this, get all the experience back out of this, and put it into here. And now we have this one available to do the crafting that we mentioned earlier for this experience tank. Because eventually, even if we get holding 5 on this, we're going to cap out on how much experience this can hold. So if we can have it all, the excess go into a tank, that'd be great. If we can, that we can easily access at any time. Because accessing it like from there, from this XP, or like when we get into Industrial Foregoing, and we can convert Industrial Foregoing mob essence to the fluid XP, but then we got to sit there and then let this thing, you know, the faucet run and build up, and it takes time. Takes time. Okay, so you have nothing good on you anymore. And then I don't want to enchant this, but let's grab our armor. Let's see. So you can't be enchanted either, but you can. Huh. I guess you can only enchant this with books instead of actually enchanting it. All right. Well, what can we enchant, folks? I came here all prepared to do some enchanting, and then turns out I really kind of sort of can't, because I have nothing to enchant. Except for our flux bore. But again, it doesn't have anything good on it. So let's see. I guess let's go get some books. The problem with enchanting books is that it's going to be completely random what we get out of this. So unless we get, ideally, I would get something like fire protection. Is there any like obsidian skull or anything that gives us fire protection? There's a trinket. Fire resistance for mystical agriculture. If we got into the mystical ag armor. Yeah, not seeing anything that is really other than potions and stuff, of course, which we could make fire resistance potions. It shouldn't be too difficult. Magma cream, we can make magma cream. If needed, we can go that route to get our fire resistance, but ideally I'd have fire protection and not have to worry about it. So what did I come over here for? Books. Fire aspect, unbreaking, protection 1. Okay, let's protection 1. And you got efficiency 5 on you again, so that's, or efficiency 4, so we'll take that. Which will make this guy significantly faster. So now, I should have tested it out before, but it is faster. And if we do dirt, look at that. Look how fast that is. That I like. Now, whether that's going to be faster than a Paxel or anything, I'm not sure, but we'll find out. The unfortunate thing is it can't be enchanted again, so we're going to have to figure out books. Shotgun 4. What in the heck is shotgun 4? I don't have any enchantment description, so I have no idea what shotgun 4 is. Okay. Interesting, though. Projectile protection, piercing. Yeah, see, we're going to get, unless we get super lucky here with protection or anything, we're going to be getting all kinds of just random junk enchants. Hug. So maybe going the Industrial Foregoing route is going to be the way to go. I'm going to say, yeah, that's a fair assessment. So let's grab a grindstone. Bring that downstairs. And just set this up down here so that we can recover, you know, these books. Okay. The other advantage that this thing has is that it can, oh, I forgot I have a zoom thing. We can set it to auto collect our experience, so we don't have to worry about, you know, doing this right click thing. As long as it stays in our inventory here, it'll collect the experience for us. So that's pretty good. So I guess that's enchanting. We enchanted our flux boar. Now, can this be enchanted if we get yes. If we get books, it looks like we can enchant this with books. So we just need to get to, you know, the stage where we can get good books out of this. And we can do that with Industrial Foregoing. So that's the route we're going to start heading. So let's take a look at what we need for Industrial Foregoing. Oh, and I forgot, I was working on making this thing too, wasn't I? Yes, because I needed quartz enriched iron. Let's get this really quick. Yes, I am getting distracted and deviating from our mission, but this was last episode's mission, okay? I promise. We were working on this before. But what this is it allows me to not have to come over here and access this thing anymore. We're going to need another advanced processor. Okay. So this needs a grid. What else we need? A machine casing. And that should be all that she wrote. So we got the grid. We have crafting grid. And then we have quartz enriched iron. I'm going to have to manually make some because we don't have a lot of seeds. And bam. So now if we take this guy, wireless crafting grid, we right click on our controller or shift right click. Now, if we open this up, oh, I forgot. We need to get the other part. Transmitter. We need this guy too. Should require another advanced processor. And there we go. Okay, now we should be able to do this. So if I take this and I just don't do that, if I step to the side and I take this and I stick it there, we're going to see we have a range of 16 blocks wireless, which isn't very much, but we can now access our inventory from elsewhere. We don't have to, you know, come all the way up to our crafting grid anymore. We can just, you know, use this. And the nice thing is it can be hotkeyed, and it's also a curio. So you can put this in any slot. So there, it went into our necklace slot. And if we go into our controls and we look for category refined, yeah, open our wireless crafting grid is tab. So if I press tab, bam, we have access to our crafting. So we don't have to actually go here anymore. And then what we're going to want to do is make range upgrades. So that way it's higher than that 16 block limit that it had. So if we just put one in here now, it should go up to 24 blocks. And basically, we want to make enough of these just to cover our main island here. So I'll work on these in between episodes because it's just more quartz enriched iron, nothing too fancy. And ender pearls, which, as you know, we have ender pearls for days. So I'm not too concerned about the ender pearl part. Yeah. So let's get started with this Industrial Foregoing, and then we'll see where we end up from here. So what we're going to need is a couple weighted pressure plates. We're going to need 4 of these because we're going to want 4 of these fluid extractors. So we're going to need 4 pistons as well. And we're going to need 4 of these pity machine frames. We'll see if we have them. We apparently got some from a quest, and we got 3 of them. So let's grab another one, and then another one of these. Bam. So we have fluid extractors. Now, power is optional on these, but power does speed them up. So we're definitely going to want to get power to them. So let's grab a flux point. I should have the resources for this. So there's a flux point, and then we're going to get some energy pipes because I'm pretty sure I ran out. And we're good. Okay. So what we want to do with these is set these up such that they face a center block. So if I remember correctly, industrial foregoing machines face away from you for their main facing. So you want to just place these around. And this is technically valid. You won't need to do anything else. If we get some, if we look up latex, really, so if we look at the recipe of latex, it's going to say in a fluid extractor, if you set spruce logs, you'll get 2 millibuckets every 12 ticks, and get an average of 3,200 millibuckets from the spruce log. Acacia is 4 millibuckets every 12 ticks, and then, you know, going forward. So acacia is our best log to use for this, and luckily we have the ability to make acacia logs using our wood essence. So we can just get some of this. Now for now, we're not going to be able to do much with this. We need to get a auto placer or something like that. But what we're going to see happen is the log is going to start to break. And then inside of here, we're going to start getting latex inside of each one of these. Each one of these is going to get 8 latex. And it gets 4 latex every time it processes. So it should go up to 12. And it's slowly going to break down this log. So it's going to break it down. It's going to strip it. And then when it strips it, it uses, if we look at stripped acacia logs in the fluid extractor, that's going to get us 1 millibucket. That's dark oak. I believe it halves the amount that you're going to get. So we would get 2 millibuckets every operation with a stripped log versus the 4 that we would get from a full log. And then eventually it'll break it. And then we can use something like a block placer. I think Mini Utilities has a block placer, or so does Industrial Foregoing, to be honest with you. Doesn't Mini Utilities have a mechanical placer? Yes. So we're going to bookmark this and see how this works. But what we can do is put that underneath so it always places acacia logs up top, and then we can have refined storage, always keep it stocked with acacia logs. But that's the basic steps and setup for getting started with latex. This is literally all you need to at least begin the process. You can, like I said, you can speed it up by giving it some energy. So we're going to go ahead and do so. Bam. And then that one can stay empty. Actually, this, we could, that could be where our flux point goes. Is right. I want to, and actually I just realized I don't want these here. I want to bring them down one. So that way we can, close off the thing. Fly. That wasn't intended, but it works. Oh, goodness. Which means we don't need this one. And you're all hooked up? Yes. So we can go ahead and add the point. So we can put the point like back here so it's semi-hidden. You're going to be on our output network, and you're going to be latex prod. Cool. So now they'll all be getting power, which means they're going to operate faster. So if you roll back a little bit, you'll see how fast this guy was going. Now it's going faster. Simple, like super simple. So from there, what we want to do is get ourselves a tank that we can store the latex in. And we can just grab ourselves a singularity tank for now. You are full of lava. So we'll just grab a different one, and we're going to want pipes. But what we need to do is get to a bucket of this stuff. Okay. We need a bucket of this stuff to start out with, because we're going to have another machine that's going to sit right here for us. And that is going to be the latex processing unit. It's going to take all of this latex and, well, process it, as the name suggests. So what we want to do is go ahead and get our tank. We're going to set this guy up right here, and we're going to set some fluid pipes on top of all of these. Grab our wrench, set them to extract. And all of the latex is going to go into this guy right here. And even that looks fine. It's fine. So all of our latex is going to go into here. And then when we get a bucket available of it, we can go ahead and actually craft the latex process unit. So let me go ahead and grab a bucket just to be ready for it. because it should happen soon. I at least want to get this latex processing thing done before we wrap up this episode. Also, can we make this happen now? Have we gotten enough? Yes. So I'll make the nature seeds in between episodes. But yeah, so let's go ahead and put these fluid pipes away. Energy pipes we're going to need. Factory chisel blocks can go away. We need a bucket of water, so let's go pop down to our infinite water all around us. And then we should have a bucket of this latex now. Correct? No, close. But what we can do is a little bit of tick accelerating. And then we should get a bucket fairly quickly. Yeah, check that out. Tick accelerating for the win. So now we can grab the bucket. I'll keep forgetting that I have access to this to be able to do this. Latex processing unit is going to require a pity machine frame. We're out of cast iron. Oh, man. Best way to get cast iron, induction smelter with some silicon. Let's get silicon, sure, 12, which means we need iron, sure, whatever the heck this equals. Bam, bam. And that's good for now. That's all we need. Latex processing unit, pity machine frame there. Furnace. And bam. So then what this guy's going to do is sit right here. So we're going to go ahead and get some power off of him, or off of this guy here. Set this guy up. He's also going to need water. So we're going to have to get water into him. But actually what we need to do is this tank needs moved. Since it doesn't have an auto output, we need to set this tank up here and then get a fluid pipe to go here. And what this is going to do, it's going to split. So it's going to put latex into here, and it's going to put latex into here. So the latex should theoretically get split between all of these. We'll see what happens. Eventually, this is going to be a different kind of tank that's going to interface with our refined storage system for crafting. But for now, this is what we're going to do. And didn't I hook up power? Why do you have no power? Why do none of you? Oh, none of you have power because I didn't do the thing. There. Oh, so those were going slow as is anyway. Now they should have sped up. Oh yeah, look at that. That is significantly faster. I was like, okay. But anyway, so that is the latex processing. We just need to get water to this, which we can do easily. I can make another ender tank for our water. We'll figure out the water portion. But anyway, that's it for this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make these nature agglomeratio seeds. And then let some latex build up because we're going to need it for the crafting anyway. And then, yeah, we'll come back and continue on with Industrial Foregoing. So if you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.